They've got Sabonis. Malik Monk out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Valanciunas in at the 4. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Walker. Avdia out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Klingon, and it's Grant in at the 3. Now here's Simons. Clock at 4. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Valanciunas. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer. And now we're seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Avdia gets the bucket.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a...
Monk kicks to DeRozan. Avdia against LaVine. To the paint. Sabonis, the pass to LaVine. And it's blocked. Here's Simons. Can't get it to fall.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
It's deflected.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Klingon can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
Back to Valanciunas. Pass to Sabonis. Double team Sabonis. At the elbow, it's LaVine. DeRozan. It's tipped.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game. Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Now, here's Valanciunas. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. LaVine kicks to Sabonis. And it's Portland with the rebound. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one was played in Sacramento.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
Expect to see them being much more careful tonight because of that. Maybe being a little less aggressive.
The Kings trail by 4. Pass to Valanciunas. And here's LaVine. Out to DeRozan. Can they get it? Drills it from outside.
And DeRozan is selective when it comes to taking threes, but they're looking confident from the corner.
Grant the pass to Avdia. Back to Grant. Walker with a screen for Grant. Shoots over DeRozan. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And we've really seen Grant evolve his scoring ability. He's becoming a guy who can easily create his own offense.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Midway point through the group stage games. So let's check out the NBA Cup standings.
Well, as you know, teams are randomly drawn to their groups based off their record from the previous season. And as you can tell, some of these groups are easier to navigate than others.
quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Valanciunas finds Sabonis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Some thought that Domantas Sabonis was the snub of the 2024 All-Star selections. RJ, what'd you think?
It's easy to see why people felt that way. He is a walking double-double, Kevin. Oftentimes, it's a triple-double. But there's so much talent in the league, even he can get overlooked.
The first one falls. And both of these teams, Greg, have a couple games in the NBA Cup under their belts. They've gotten off to pretty good starts.
And I got to believe they both like the position they're in. And tonight will be huge in determining if they can make those knockout games. It's pretty much a must-win.
Good on both. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Now DeRozan, following the miss by Deni Avdija from deep. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Fires the three. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here's Monk. Still scoreless.
How's that for a response? Love seeing Monk come back down and deliver the comeback 3.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Earlier, I spoke with Chauncey Billups. We discussed the prospect of facing off against Zach LaVine. Coach said Zach is an uber athlete. He can jump out of the gym, but he also has such a nice three-point shot it makes LaVine a headache. We'll switch up who's guarding him as the game progresses. Of course, LaVine can beat you so many different ways. That'll be fun to watch tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And that sends Domantas Sabonis to the free throw line. It goes on Donovan Clingan. Williams is checked in for the Trailblazers.
Domantas Sabonis at the line for 1.
It's tied up with that one. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign-and-trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. And in the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history, guys.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update.
2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. You know, RJ, we talk about DeMar DeRozan scoring, but he's also a terrific passer.
Yeah, his first couple years in the league, DeRozan averaged less than 2 assists a game. Now, making plays for others is a big part of his game.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Sabonis kicks him up, takes the 12-footer and hits. Monk's got 5 points so far.
What makes Monk so effective offensively is that he's equally comfortable operating on or off the ball.
Walker the pass to Simons. Williams a screen on DeRozan to end the run. DeRozan with the rebound. Kings leading now by 4. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Just his first attempt, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Let him hear from you. Make some noise for your Blazer dancer.
A different look now for Portland. Reith is checked in. And it's Sharp in for Jeremy Grant. Sacramento also making some changes. LaRavia is checked in. And it's Ellison for DeMar DeRozan. And they get it. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Pass to Levine. Here's LaRavia. He's guarded by Williams. Monk outside. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Miles checked in for Sacramento. Markelle Fultz comes in for Monk. Trailblazers trail by 3. Simons with the ball. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. And it's Sharp missing.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Sharp. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. That is his first foul of the game for the Trailblazers. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Avdia. And Delano Banton's subbed in for Anfernee Simons. Here's Ellis. Pass to Fultz. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
That one is off. You take a look at the Trailblazers. A chance now for them to move to 2-1 in the NBA Cup group play with a win here tonight.
It's a swing game game, really. A win, and they have a chance to advance. But if they drop this one, I don't see any way they get to that quarterfinal round.
And then looking at where the Kings stand, this is their third group play game. And with a 1-1 record, this is really a must-win contest.
And with this one, being on the road, it won't be easy. They're going to have to fight to stay alive in this NBA Cup tournament.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Trailblazers trail by 4. And here is Simons. 26 points for him last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Benton, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the Kings, RJ, with back-to-back seasons of 40-plus wins.
This is a huge step forward for the Sacramento Kings, Kevin. It had been 16 years since they achieved that feat. But now, with this strong nucleus, there's a lot more optimism in Sacramento, and rightfully so.
And he knocks down the first one. It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Sacramento leading by 5. Pass to Ellis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Sacramento?
This game has been all about tenacity for them. Getting right in the defense's business and winning trip after trip to the line.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
The first free throw is good.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
And Ellis drops them both. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. This will give them a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Zach LaVine.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Here's Banton. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. It's stolen by Fultz. And with an update from the sideline, Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA. Confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he's certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. The Trailblazers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Second team foul. At the line for one, Delano Hamilton.
RJ, for the few teams already suffering big-time injuries, how do they keep up their spirits? How do they keep going?
I feel like the term next man up is overused, but what it comes down to is you need to have faith in the guys you have available.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Williams, a screen on Fultz. 6 to shoot. Minton, the pass to Williams. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Reed. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Fultz looking around. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Williams gets the bucket.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Carter, he's checked in for Fultz. Here's Banton. 6 points for him. Inside, Williams. Pass to Simons. The 3. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And you make it easy on Simons when you leave someone that wide open. He's always looking to make the extra pass.
Now here's Levine. He had 25 points in the win against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Takes a 3. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Simons against Ellis. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And now it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead. Ellis against Simons. Pass to LaRavia. Down low. Here's Lyles. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Trailblazers leading by 3. To the inside. They swipe it. Ellis, the pass to LaRavia. And that one released in time, but no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Portland out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
The forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. And Vernie Simons out there with Shaedon Sharpe. And it's clinging in at the 5, roaming the paint. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Grant with the ball. Now guarded by Monk. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. And then Monk with the dunk.
You definitely saw the speed of Monk in this transition break.
Pass to Grant. Driving in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
Two shots.
The free throw drops for Grant.
And, you know, with more responsibility, Grant has really blossomed. A dynamic two-way threat who wants to continue to get better.
He hits both from the stripe. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now, Sharp, 11 points for him in that last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Now, here's Sharp. No good with the triple. And Carter has it in the corner. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Sabonis has got 3 assists now in this one. Simons, the pass to Avdia. Now, here's Sharp. To the middle. Here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
I tell you, not only does Klingon set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
On the wing, Monk. Covered by Simons. Here's DeRozan. And he drives in. That one doesn't go. Last outing for Sacramento, they won that game against the Timberwolves. And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line.
And developed into such a good scorer. D has to pay close attention to Simons.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That free throw, no good.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
Jabari Walker's checked in for Grant. And he sinks the second. And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. Pass to Sabonis. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's Carter missing. Portland leading. Inside. And it's Klingon with the jam.
You can't teach size, right? Klingon is already one of the bigger guys in this league. And you can see him adding another 10 or 15 pounds of muscle.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
got a chance. Look at some numbers for Domantas Sabonis. Averaging 17 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside DeRozan. Back to Valanciunas. Out to Carter. Lets it go with a three. A shot off that time.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on DeRozan. The Trailblazers have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Shoot 2.
No good on that one. Fultz, he's checked in for Carter. And he's good on the second. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Avdia against DeRozan. Here he goes. Up and in on the layup. DeRozan's got 7 points.
He's been doing that since he first came into the league. DeRozan, his ability to get to the rack at will is unmatched.
Now, here's Avdia. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And defensively, he's been all over the place, wreaking havoc and pouncing on a number of steals.
Here's DeRozan. Denny Avdia making his last shot. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. Shoots over Avdia, and the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Fires the 3, and it's sharp missing. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Markelle Fultz.
And no one questions Sharp's ability to put the defender in some impossible positions.
The Trailblazers have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Sharp drops them both. Here's Monk. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Left side, Sabonis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And let's quickly check in on the season's top rookie rebounders so far. 5th on the list, Donovan Clingan.
And you know, rebounding was a skill that I thought would translate to the NBA for him. We knew he could board with the best of them, and he has not disappointed.
Free throw good, Sabonis.
Sabonis is the type of big that every team wants. Athletic, facilitates, great screener, and he finishes around the rim. He does so much.
That one misses.
Sabonis is a guy who works hard on both ends of the floor, and he does things the right way.
Boy, Greg, it seems like the big men have returned. And Donovan Clingan is one of them.
Yes, he is 7'2" with a wingspan to match. The capability to dominate the paint, and his impact is felt at both ends of the court.
Now here's Fultz. He's coming off a 22-point game against Minnesota. Just 3 to shoot. Sabonis' screen on Sharp. And Fultz gets it to go.
And the range of Fultz continues to expand. Fantastic at measuring long shots and dropping them in.
Sharp, the pass to Simons. It's hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Monk. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Simons.
With his skill and athleticism, Monk is a very valuable piece in your rotation.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for 2.
Free throw drops for Monk. And the Kings making a change here. Laravia's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Klingon. Now, here's Sharp. He's got 7. A kick out to Simons. Launches a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Simons has got 4 points this quarter.
And you got to get out on that if you're the defense. Simons, too big a threat from deep.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Baines checked in for Portland. Levine's checked in for the Kings. Ellis comes in for Monk. The Kings trail by 3. Ellis, the pass to Fultz. Back to Ellis. Here's the 3. Walker with the rebound.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Pass to Banton. Off target with his 3. Sacramento's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Yeah, you got to be aware of that overall athleticism of Fultz. Awesome at getting inside and finishing with power.
Now, here's Sharp. He's got 7. He can't hit that time.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Pass to Laravia. Avdia against Fultz. Sabonis sets the pick for Fultz. To the paint, Clingan with the steal. Avdia against Fultz. Avdia, the pass to Banton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Banton's got 11 points.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Ellis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He goes on Donovan Clingan.
At the line for the Kings, Ellis. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So for the Trailblazers, Reith is checked in. And it's Robert Williams in for Walker. Trey Lyles checked in for Sacramento. Both free throws good from Ellis. Sharp with it. 7 points in the game. Pass to Banton. Clock at 6. It's Williams, high post. Here's Sharp. No good on the 3.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Ellis kicks to Levine. Over Thibault. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Chalk up 2 there. Banton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Here's Fultz. The Blazers getting the bucket. Pass to LaRavia. No good. That would have tied it. Trailblazers leading by 3. Sharp, the pass to Banton. Williams a screen from deep. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. For 3, Levine. The rebound by Sharp. Trailblazers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Pass to Reith. Here's Banton. Over Ellis. It's rebounded by Fultz.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Near the three-point line, it's Ellis, and the jumper is good. Ellis has got 10 points in the game. Portland's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter, less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Now, here's Sharp. 7 points in the game. Now here's Williams. Defense right on him. Here's Banton. Portland again missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Fultz. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game. That sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots. Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever, able to do things most others can't.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For 3, Levine. Banton with the rebound.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
It's the crossover, and he sinks the layup. Now it's a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lyles passes to Ellis. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. LaRavia's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Banton. He's guarded by Ellis. To the inside. Sharp. That's good. 11 points for Shaedon Sharpe.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Up top, Lyles. Back to Ellis. Pass to Fultz. It's Ellis on the wing. Taken away by Williams. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Banton. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. LaRavia's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Levine. Still yet to score. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Trailblazers lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. We're trying to stick to our concept, so we got to come back, make plays, make shots, and, just stay solid.
Always a challenge for a young team. Thanks for your time, Zach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best case scenario, but then again, best laid plans. And now let's focus on the Trailblazers. At halftime now, it's been a tight one.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good coaching.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. On the floor for Sacramento, we've got DeRozan. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Levine at the 2-guard spot. Here's Simons. Count it, and the foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
The Trailblazers have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Klingen's checked in.
Shooting 1.
And that one misses. The Kings trail by 4. Monk, no one around him. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
3-pointers, Simon. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And stolen by Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
And guys, he is the whole package. Simons is a bucket.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. There's Sabonis. That one's off, still out of sync.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Grant finds Walker. Good, and Grant gets the assist. And now an 11-point Trailblazer lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint down. Outside DeRozan.
LaVine against Avdia. LaVine gets the bucket.
What determination from LaVine, finding his finish despite the contact.
And Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score, and when he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
Now, here's Sabonis. Out to DeRozan. Simons against Monk. It's tipped. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second-chance points in the league. Number 1, the Kings.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second-chance opportunities.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Stolen by Grant. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Steps back and fires. Walker on the follow. Walker's got the lead up to 13 now for the Trailblazers.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
LaVine kicks to Valanciunas. Monk outside. Five on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Monk's got 12.
We expect good offense from Monk, and he's playing with a lot of energy to make sure he delivers it.
Back to Simons. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Yep, that one goes.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Monk, the pass to Sabonis. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Walker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Grant on the wing. DeRozan defending. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.